Konnichiwa, Kawaii Critic, RWBY, Episode 13, Downfall. So, I already know that there is only one episode after this, so I'll be looking forward to talking about this volume overall, because I have some good and bad stuff to say about it. But that's for after next week. Anyways, as far as this episode goes, we see that Ruby and Yang continue to fight her Yang's rival and that other green-haired girl whose name still escapes me to this episode. We see that Jean is continuing to, quote, heal Weiss, even though they explain it's more of an amplification of power rather than just healing. Ren is shocked by Hazel, which causes the girl with the pink hair, I can't remember her name either right now, and I feel really bad for not remembering characters' names that should be important, but I'm sorry, Anyways, I'm glad to see that when Weiss wakes up, she's like, Jean, you. I really appreciate that. So Hazel pushes down the girl with the hammer. I'll just call her that. The pink girl with the hammer. And she gets in a rage mode and smashes him outside with a hammer. Definitely akin to something that I would see Amy do. That'd be from, Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway. Hazel decides to take more red dust. He had yellow dust in him before, but now he has even more. So, Blake appears on the roof when Adam and his little Faunus army the White Fang version, are out and about. But, Blake has her little Faunus army there, too. And even more aircraft as well. He tries to blow everything up, including them, but they are stopped by, the chameleon girl. I had her name in a few episodes ago, but I think it's like Aurea or something like that. I don't know. Shoot. Anyway, we see that Blake slams Adam down for a moment. And then we see Weiss summon an ice bug to bring Hazel back into the fight. The three of Ruby's characters see Blake return, and they're all pretty shocked, especially Yang. Yang goes on to move on ahead and removes her fake arm when she is grabbed to move down to where Cinder and Raven were. And speaking of Cinder and Raven, they enter what is perhaps the most epic fight to happen on RWBY to date. Again, as I mentioned prior, this anime seems to, preface action over story right now. So, while Cinder is distracted, she gets hit by Vernal, who ends up dying. And then Raven blasts her into a frozen state, and we see that Cinder falls, but we do not see her fate of falling. We see her almost enter this room that we saw open up, but she is then stopped by Yang, and that is the end of this episode. It's action-packed, and it's just all over the place, but I really enjoyed it, so, yeah. If you enjoyed this review, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and also make sure to check out the Patreon linked in the description below. Any donations are greatly appreciated, and until next time, everyone, bye!